Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Mets. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about ready to go. And starting in this one, Johan Santana. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And into the box for Baltimore, Andy Pajes.
The right fielder, Andy Pajes.
That clips the zone, and we're underway here in the home opener. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. To first, and very nicely done for the out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That missed by a lot. Ball one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very confident.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here's Byron Buxton. That's in there. That's strike one. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Swings through that one for strike two.
He really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ernie Clement. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Brian Reynolds stands in here, takes ball one low. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string of the changeup. And now it's Joey Gallo. Outside low, 1-0. Gallo goes 6 feet 5 inches, 205 pounds. Usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Mike Piazza in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at Citi Field. Starting on the mound in this one, Roger Clemens. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Back here in Queens, and stepping in for New York, Tony Gwynn. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And it's fouled away.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Reynolds makes the grab, one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Cameron. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Way out front for strike 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Santana back to work. That's a strike. On the corner for a strike. 0-2.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
Back foot slider struck him out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. To the right side, McNeil gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup, Andy Pajes, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Aaron Judge at the plate. That's too low. And that's ball 1. Pajes off of first with 2 away. Line drive and foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and a full count now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. They get the force, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now the Mets DH, Vladimir Guerrero. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And a strike in there.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And misses inside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The first baseman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freeman.
And there's a strike.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's
Ball inside.
just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Chapman.
2 down, bases empty. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7. The second
And now
baseman.
here's Jeff McNeil. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reynolds makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed. Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit. All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Ryan Reynolds here. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Freeman, and one away in the top of the 3rd.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Joey Gallo. Doubled his first time. That one missed.
Ball 1.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Check swing, called strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mike Piazza, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That's ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that misses. 3 balls and a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now it's going to be Brian Roberts. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 3-1. Foul ball there. And that'll load the bases.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-0.
Runners stay put. That's ball 1. Bases loaded. 2 down. Next pitch is inside. Now 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd, here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Late on that fastball.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And there's a ball.
Damn.
Triple digits on that last pitch.
Batting ninth, the left fielder.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Going away.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Tony Gwynn. Flying to left his first time. Just missed.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Citi Field, leading off, Andy Pajes.
Number 44, Andy
Pajes measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter Aaron Judge.
Rip towards third. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now, Ernie Clement. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And there's the automatic. Runner takes off. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. And there's a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Clearly see the ball very well in this one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Ball 1.
Now here is Brian Reynolds. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Well struck right field. Back there. And it is gone. He shoots one out to right. It's 5-zip. 2 outs, nobody on. Joey Gallo now at the plate. 1 for 2. On a bounce right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Mike Cameron. That's down and in.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Outside with a breaking ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Goes down looking.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one a little bit high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings through that. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting,
Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Mets. His first at bat was a strikeout. There's a strike.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And that one is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the power hitting catcher, Mike Piazza. Santana back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 6-0. Ryan Roberts will hit next. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Taylor Rogers.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Lindor on the first. One away here in the fifth.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Hey.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lindor fires across the diamond, and Witt is out. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Slice down the right side. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Nope, that's inside.
In the air, right side. Gwynn makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, Freddie. Freeman.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Matt Chapman.
Now batting.
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Chapman.
And the slider just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside just missed. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
This one in the dirt.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here comes Aaron Judge. This to third. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. And the sweeper misses for a ball. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. This one in the air, center field. Cameron settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Ernie Clement, the next to hit for the Orioles. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one hammered. Gwynn raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Cal Raleigh. Fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. A solo shot. It's 6-1. Dalton Varsho digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So up next, Tony Gwynn. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Pop up here, third base side. Witt on the run towards the line. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Cameron. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene. Looking super clean.
We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Ryan Reynolds. Rogers, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one ripped. Varsho snags it. 1 up, 1 down. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. Was never even close.
So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman, and they take care of Gallo for the out. Mike Piazza, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Piazza.
First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Base hit.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Varsho puts it away, and that is that. Back here in Queens, here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Fouled off left side. Lindor swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Piazza fires the first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Now batting,
Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Mets. There's 0 for 2 and a pair of strikeouts. foul out of play off to the right.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Just off the inside edge. There's the strike at the knees. And the count
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
That one is
2 balls,
upstairs.
2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Piazza fires the first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
The first baseman.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Freeman.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just an outstanding
2
job
strikes.
of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. We go to the 8th and into the box for Baltimore. Bobby Witt Jr. A.J. Puck gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
First pitch misses. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses. And now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
So a man aboard, Andy Pajes, the next to hit. In the air out towards right center. Cameron sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Judge stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th at the plate. Matt Chapman. Clemens back to work. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Ball.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Man, this has been impressive. Just now getting to 100 pitches as we start this 8th inning. He's given them a lot of length, and we'll see just how much longer they'll let him go.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Second baseman.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts. And they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Mets going with a pinch hitter. Marcus Semien. 1 out, the base is empty for him.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ball one there. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And that is in for a strike. 1-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, catcher
Cal Raleigh up now for the Mets.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First pitch, and he just misses. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. 2 down, nobody on.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one not close. 2-2. Two out, space is empty. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the 8th. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Byron Buxton. Off the mark there. Ball 1. That one drifts inside. Just missed. There's the strike. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Clement batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Reynolds. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Pitch in the dirt. 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey.
So runner
Gallo.
at second, 2 down. Joey Gallo, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 4 with a double. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And
I got a ball, 1
downstairs.
strike.
Now
Ball
one
2.
missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Man at second. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Cameron has this one sized up. And that'll do it. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Digging in, Dalton Varsho. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Gary Sheffield.
Now plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. Right through there for a strike. In the air, right field. Pajes moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 3 in this one. So now a pinch hitter, Eddie Murray. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. And next for the Mets, Mike Cameron. Oh, look at the stop. There's 1.
He's out.
The double play ends it right here. Clemens with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-1 is your final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala. This the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency. I brought the 2 to me. The good part is